Do you know that you are meant for more, but your current reality is telling a different story? It is so easy to let circumstances shake your confidence, especially when your dreams get farther and farther away. That is what we are going to be talking about today. I am Dr. Sheri. Welcome to Infinite You in this Soulful Sunday episode. I am a spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, and soul-led success coach, and I help you dissolve limits, align with your soul, and confidently create the life and the business you are meant for. So if that is your vibe, hit subscribe, hit like, definitely comment, and hit that notification bell so you can know when I release another video, usually every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. I want to talk about confidence. It is huge. It is a part of this thing called being human. And I just had a conversation about this the other day with a client. Remember, you are not mustering up confidence from a mental place. Yes, the mental aspect for sure is a part of it. But I want to tell you that when you are thinking your way into confidence, it is not truly sustainable because it is not aligned. And we know this to be true because in that mental construct of creating confidence, as soon as something happens, we fall out of that place. We get wobbly. Real confidence, remember, is mental. It is energetic. It is soulful. It is definitely rooted in faith. So I like to think of confidence as having 4 layers. The energetic aspect, that is definitely frequency, definitely a part of the quantum field, definitely a part of the energetic aspect of who you are, and even in your chakra system. So to me, confidence for sure is really coming from the solar plexus chakra. And for those of you that are familiar and aware of chakras, give me 1 second while I explain it to someone out there who may be listening who doesn't know. So your root chakra is, down in the root base of your spine. Your sacral chakra is right above that, kind of in your lower abdomen area. And your solar plexus chakra, that energetic aspect that is about self-esteem, feeling good, feeling powerful, that Wonder Woman pose. When you are putting your hands on your hip and standing strong, that is definitely activating the solar plexus. It is right below your rib cage, in the middle of your chest, above your abdomen, below your rib cage. So the solar plexus is that energetic aspect of who we are. It is your power center. Remember, like I said, it is your breath, your posture, your presence, your frequency, you standing tall. And I'll probably hit on this again later on in this video, but if your solar plexus is in balance, you feel really, really good, but you're not like overdoing it or feeling, narcissistic or too big of an ego or too powerful. So there's balance in that too, and it can be excessive or it can be, not enough. So solar plexus, confidence, energetic aspect, it is real for sure. Then the psychological aspect. We grow up with this. This is all about your ego and being in that place where your ego for sure is in balance. It is not inflated. It is not minimized, but you're feeling like you are connecting the psychological construct of ego in service to your soul. And we know a lot of narcissists out there with a massive ego. And then we know people that are really like holding back and shrinking as well. So you are observing ego out of balance, I'm sure probably more than you even realize. So remember, ego is an amazing construct. It matters in how we move through the world, but keeping it balanced and in check really matters. And then another layer of confidence is your soul. It is your core frequency, as I alluded to, who you are. when everything else falls away. So I think of core frequency as what the vibrational part of who we are that we nurture in awareness and connection to our soul. So there is a God frequency that is all that is. It is God's mind. It is the vibration of the universe, of God, of source energy, of all that is. And part of that construct definitely is your core frequency coming from that aspect. It is much bigger than solar plexus. It is much bigger than the psychological construct of ego. It is who you are, what you resonate with. And then on this beautiful Soulful Sunday, of course, there is the layer of faith, the mystery, the bigger picture of being connected to God's mind. It is the guidance and the mystery that sees, that knows when you cannot see the bigger picture, right? We all know there's a mystery to this amazing, beautiful thing called life. But I want you to know, in terms of confidence and what I'm talking about today with solar plexus, with the psychological construct of your ego, with your soul's frequency, with God's frequency, with the mystery of faith, when all of these align, when you stop performing confidence, and when you start thinking of it really as 100% absolutely more than a psychological or mental construct, you will start to emanate it. People will feel it before you even speak. And I kind of want to bring this up because there is another layer to this, and it is really all about the divine feminine and the divine masculine. These two beautiful energies that we humans all have access to, energetically we are a part of. It is not separate. It is about flow. It is about balance. It is about Zen. It is the divine masculine and feminine. And then, of course, there is an evolutionary aspect to this as well. So for men, they tend to lean more toward having divine masculine energy, and women tend to lean toward having more divine feminine energy. But we all have this beautiful, amazing Zen flow energy within us. But we can observe and see that, we all have different amounts of this energy. But I want to say this because I work primarily with women, and with women, we are not, it is much more of an uphill challenge to be in that space of conjuring confidence from the mental aspect, from the egoic aspect, because I think that women with our softer feminine flow would rather create our confidence from that soul level. It is a part of who we are. Remember that the feminine energy, the divine feminine, is about flow and water and stillness and connection and how could I say this? Calmer, softer. I don't want to say darkness because that is not the right word, but like not in that bright light, awaken, action, fiery, Women are definitely more in that flowy, beautiful, softer energy, where men thrive on that linear mental tenacity, that fiery energy, that action energy, that movement, right? That's the beautiful thing about Zen. We flow together in that beautiful way. So men are typically more tenacious, more action-oriented, more focused in creating momentum, where women and anyone leading with feminine energy, it's really much more about that soulful body rhythm, flowy, the element of water versus fire in the divine masculine. So it's really when mind and energy and body rhythms and soul and faith and definitely I think that it is fair to say that the psychological construct of ego and confidence coming together for women is just, I think, a little bit more of a challenge than it is for men. So how can you boost your confidence right now? Number one, tap into your power center. So put your hand over your solar plexus just below your ribs and take 3 deep belly breaths. Feel your energy expand. That egoic, beautiful confidence is, and energetically in that solar plexus is a beautiful, powerful energy to access for women as well. You can also put your fists on your hips, stand like Wonder Woman, and take 3 deep breaths and release. Do that 3 times, that beautiful Wonder Woman pose. It will absolutely realign your energy in a heartbeat. Remember that to be true. Number 2, how to boost your confidence. Do an ego alignment check. Ask yourself, is my ego serving my higher self right now? And shift from proving to present. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone. Just be in your beautiful, unshakable, aligned self, body, mind, and soul. You are a child of God, and you really don't have to answer to anybody but source energy. So remember that as well. When you know that you are on a mission, be on that mission. When you know challenges come up, as they do, you will flow through them with beautiful aligned confidence and grace. And number 3, anchor your faith. Repeat, I trust the path I cannot see yet. And this is particularly true for us risk takers out there and us spiritual entrepreneurs and purpose-driven seekers and healers and coaches and everybody in that realm. When you know that you are on a mission for your purpose, your passion, and you want to make a difference in the world, you know that you're having this conversation every day of, what's next or what's around the corner. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? But deep down it is true. So you can say to yourself anytime, my thoughts are aligned with the essence of who I am. I am confident in body, mind, and soul. I am balanced in my ego. I am always connected to a higher power. I trust the mystery. I trust life. I trust myself. Confidence rooted in faith doesn't collapse when life wobbles. So if you are ready to live from this alignment, you can click the links that I have down below in the description box for my amazing free masterclass all about energy, frequency, recoding your reality. It is free. You just click that link below. You can join my free newsletter. You can book a quantum clarity call with me, or you can step right into the Soul-Led Success Studio. If you are not sure, for sure, watch that free webinar, Recode Your Reality, because at the end I talk much more about the studio, and it will give you a beautiful, amazing picture of what's going on. And the studio really is about, powerfully co-creating your reality with a lot of energy, a lot of frequency, a lot of manifestation, but a lot of beautiful, amazing, practical tools you can use to align. It is definitely where your vision meets vibration and your strategy and soul meet. So the links are below. And remember to, if this video resonated with you, hit subscribe, hit like, definitely comment, hit that notification bell, and then you can be notified of my next video. I just want you to remember, playing it safe isn't always aligned. Sometimes faith is the step before the path appears. That is like full on unadulterated confidence. You know who you are. You know what you want. You can have it all. So I will see you all next time. And definitely share this video with anybody who needs a confidence reset. And I think that is all for today. I will see you all next time. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.